And once you get outside, there's a fortress. Fortress. It's not too difficult, actually. That was terrible. Oh, fuck. I'm just terrified there's gonna be a fucking saw on the other side. Like that! So here, having all of the colored blocks make this a lot easier. Now, if you could only get a green block, that'd be even nicer. Or if you could just hold on to your fucking power-up. Now, you can actually go to the right, and if you fly all the way out there, I'm pretty sure there's like a bunch of extra lives or something. There's no secret exit to this fortress or anything like that. It's all standard. Yeah, so it's pretty nice. I don't know why Reznor is so dumb for me. Like, I don't know why I go retarded. And of course, this game was before any kind of ground pounding or any of the new jazz you kids are doing these days. So unfortunately, you can't like ground pound on those blocks. Pop something out. Even if you could, it'd pop out the bottom. But it'd be a nice option, you know? You know what I'm saying? Total skill right there. All skill, I promise. Now, I will attempt this once. It is quite... I'm not going to attempt it at all because I can't fucking make it. Okay, never mind. We might attempt it if I can make it back there. I'm pretty sure that's a feather that pops out of the the block right there. If I can get the feather, then we'll attempt to fly across the lava land. Okay. You know, I tried doing it twice, and I realized if it's a good thing, let it be. Don't try to do it again. Alright. We didn't do it! We didn't do it! We didn't make it! Alright, we attempted it once, we did it once, and now that we've done it, we can just go on and beat the level, you know? Because that's the only reason that I've been dying, is because I wanted to at least try. Nope. Whoop. Alright. That was super risky. I probably shouldn't have even done it. But it paid off. And you get Star World, which I'm not going to reveal to anybody just yet. So we're going to beat this 5th castle. We actually may end up making it to the 6th castle here fairly shortly. I hate this castle. This is probably my least favorite castle, just because it's an auto-scroller. Now, there is a way to speed this castle up a lot. If you have a cape, you can actually skip pretty much everything. As long as you have some godlike cape skills, you know. Remember, I'm the princess of cape skills. But you can pretty much skip all of this section right here. Shit. Boom. Boom. Dunzo. Bow, bow, bow. Now, next up is Chocolate Island. Has these giant green teal dinosaur kind of things. It's probably my favorite animation. Whenever you beat this castle. Bring. Notice I lost all of my height right there. Alright, so a couple of things in the Chocolate Island. Obviously, we just got introduced to a new enemy, and there are a couple of different multi-exit levels here. This ghost house is not. This is just a regular single exit. Nothing special. Pretty standard. Although the fishing boo is kind of new. Damn it. I was trying to avoid that. Now the way he works is he pretty much sticks to the center of the screen, but he messes with Mario depending on how he is facing, and it's really awkward. Like, he's kind of random the way he interacts with Mario sometimes. Okay, fair enough. I feel like I should have died right there. Again. Doors are extremely wonky in this level as well. Alright, so these are also a new type of ghost. Let's see, there is a way to... Yeah, you do the... What they want you to do is actually bring one of these platforms with you. You can kind of skip it. If you bring a cape, you can fly directly in there. It's a lot easier that way. Obviously, we don't have that luxury. We're not cool kids. It's difficult, man. Alright. I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to bring these. Instead of going all the way to the end and getting that unnecessary one up there. There we go. All right. Alright, so this is our first double exit. The intended way actually takes you further along. The extra exit. Oh man, I remember this one now. So the extra exit actually takes you up around to that tunnel that we saw earlier. And this level is actually, it has a unique mechanic to it. Everything is time-based. So you saw that I left one section and followed the next. If I was too slow in one section, depending on what number the timer actually sits on, actually determines what section you go to. So you're kind of screwed if you take too long. Totally didn't even want to grab the football. Would have really rather had the God damn it. Would have rather had the shell there, because I wanted the shell to be able to kick into him. Bye, Yoshi. It was nice knowing you, man. Yeah, and if you didn't know, that's not all the cape does. Whenever you slam into the ground, the cape actually does kill everything that's on the screen. It's pretty much like the POW block from previous Mario games. Fun little section there. Come on. Now, unlike the other sections, these actually fall as soon as you start to touch them. So it's a race pretty much against time. Once you start, you can't stop. You gotta book it. And then they get steeper, so they slow you down. But fairly simple once you just push through it. And that would actually take you to castle number 6, which we are probably going to get to here. But obviously we're gonna go through every level, make sure that we don't miss any exits. Because like I said, it's just a pain in the ass to go back and try to find it. Styling, man. I got plenty of time to waste. I can't remember the amount of time that I have to wait until, but we're just gonna wait until it says, you know, like 2:30. How about that? It's random enough, isn't it? Dinosaurs taste good. Alright, 2:30. So now this section should look a little different. Or no, it's the next section that should look a little different. This section's the same every time, if I'm not mistaken. It's the last section that ends up changing on you. Rip Yoshi. Nice knowing you, pal. Yeah, so this section's totally different. We get weird-ass bubbles and mushrooms. And if I'm not mistaken, there's actually a third variant. There's all kinds of crazy stuff that ends up happening in this level. And it all deals with the time that you go through that first pipe. Not first pipe, second pipe. Alright, this is another multi-exit. This one is actually fairly neat, because if you beat it the intended way and you go through the gold tape, it loops. You literally get to walk around, and it brings you straight back here. So it's very interesting. God damn it. Very interesting how that works. Damn it. I'm not really sure why the Koopas are here. Like, I don't really know what they do. Kind of awkward, but... Aw. Fuck. I don't know if I'm gonna... Yeah, maybe. Oh, shit. Definitely want this. Alright, so that's the intended way, right? So then you go this way. Here's your secret exit. You actually have to have the feather. You can't just breeze through it. So that's easy. See, that actually clears a path straight to the fortress. We'll go back and do this intended way really fast. Okay. Now, the way that the gold tapes actually work is pretty much as long as you cross the gold tape at any point from where the gold tape is to the highest point on the screen, you technically clear the level. So see, there you go. You would literally walk around if you didn't catch that. But as long as you go under a gold tape, it doesn't matter. Now, pencils are introduced here. That's what I've always called them. They're really awkward. They have some really weird hitboxes sometimes. Sometimes they'll hurt you, sometimes you just kind of bounce off of them like that. Shit. Rip. That's actually cool because these pink ones actually protect you there. They actually prevent those little guys from coming out at you. Damn it. Fair enough. Whoa, totally thought I was dead right there. Shit! Not cool, Batman. There again, they do a really good job of protecting you. Gotta teabag that Reznor. Chocolate Cave. With its own custom chocolate lava. Here's where we get the giant moles. They're always going to be a nuisance. I think you come out of that pipe at some point. Easy, and it's a single exit, so nothing crazy. Alright, so this level has a unique mechanic where if you want to do things, you have to hit the P switch, but if you hit the P switch, you unlock your enemies. So what do? We're just going to carry this P switch. Oh, that was unfortunate. I wanted to carry the P switch across the goal line. Pretty sure it gives you like a 1-up for the P switch. It's always a 1-up.